Now, the other thing to wrap our heads around when it comes to a traditional business model and a trading business is the revenue expectancy and the model of revenue expectancy from a traditional business and trading. Generally, in a traditional business, somebody would say the owners and the managers of the business would set a business target for themselves. They would say, my business is so big last year, we grew by X percentage last year, and I want to continue growing, and I want to set myself a target of 20% growth by the end of the year, which is not uncommon. A lot of businesses set themselves growth expectations and stretching targets, and they want to continue growing and expanding, or else they'll be overtaken by their competitors. If we try and say, well, in 1 year, at the bottom, you can see those are the months of the year, January all the way to December. If we had to try and model our turnover and our growth to try and get to 20%, it could be somewhat quite expectable and understandable for a business to say, well, if we want to generate a 20% growth as a target for this year, there are certain things that we need to do as a business to ensure that we get closer and closer to that 20% every month. There is a lot within your control in a traditional business model that allows you to try and grow your business in certain months. You can hire more salespeople, you can go into new sales routes, you can add more products to your portfolio, you can run specials, you can do marketing. There's a lot within your control that you can help to boost your trading income and your growth for a business. So taking that into consideration, let's continue with the example of the t-shirt business that we're running. You could sell just one type of t-shirt and go to the market just with one t-shirt, one style, one type. That might be your best seller. But you can try and increase that. If you want to try and grow by 20%, you need to do more than just sell one kind of t-shirt or one type. So you can add different kind of variants of t-shirts, maybe different colors. You can add a green t-shirt and a blue t-shirt to your product portfolio that you bring to market. Also, you got to remember that these t-shirts are going to have different qualities and characteristics. Some might produce better margins, you might sell more volumes on a more popular one, and some might be a larger cost to produce. One with a color might cost more than one that is not colored and is a plain white t-shirt. Over and above this, selling various different variables of different t-shirts, you can add other accessories to your product portfolio. Instead of selling just t-shirts, you can add maybe jeans or pants. You can also sell sunglasses, maybe caps. You can expand the range of what you're selling to the market and continue to also increase the different kind of variables within these different products, which have different margins, volumes, and costs. So now you hire a sales team, you do some marketing, you add more products to your portfolio, you go on a massive campaign, and you start gunning to say, right, what is it going to take for me to get to that 20%? And so you've got your plan, you've got your business plan for the year ahead, and off you go. And you start the year off with 20% as being your target. The first month, January, it's a bit of a quiet month. Everybody's kind of getting into the swing of things in the new year. And so you only hit a 10% growth for the first month of the year. The second month, you hit 20% because things are starting to look pretty good. And now we by the end of quarter one, and you make a 25% growth by the third month of the year. The fourth month, you only make 5%, and as we go, we hit 20%, and then we hit a 30%, followed by another 30%. And at this point, you're doing pretty well. What you've brought to the market, the new products, they're doing really well. Your business is growing, and you're going, right, maybe I'm slightly still off my 20% for the year, and I've got Q4 just around the corner. We've got Black Friday, we've got Christmas. We really need to amplify this thing. So the next 2 months, you take a bit of a loss because you throw a bit more revenue and turnover behind marketing, increasing your sales force, adding new products. And so you don't make as much money, you spend more money than you're making, but you're really setting up your business for the following months to come. And then October comes around, you hit 20%, then Black Friday, all the plans you've put in place, you have a massive 35% sale and growth for that month. And then December as well comes around, the Christmas period, you have a banging month, 35%, and that looks like a fantastic year. All in all, you reach your target of 20% growth. All the plans that you put in place, everything that was within your control, you hired more salespeople, you grew your product portfolio, you expanded your avenues of where you are marketing and selling your products through, and you were able to control. Maybe you didn't have the full control of the percentages, and there was a bit of a peak and trough in terms of you made 10%, then 20, then you went to 30, then back down to 20, then you had some peaks at 35 and 35 over the festive period. But overall, your business grew, and for the months where business didn't grow, you directly knew why. It was because you put more investment behind your business. And also sometimes in a traditional business model, when business isn't doing too well, there are certain things that you can try and do to ramp up that business growth. And you can throw more marketing at it, increase your sales force, and do more things that are within your control to try and get your business back on track to growth.